Yeah, you see, 2 weeks is not a long time. Here we are again. I'm Alberto Iglesias. You know, this is Drumsticks Sunday channel, and here we talk, about a different pair of drumsticks every week. So, before starting, I like to say this every, I don't know, I think I've been saying this a few times now, but I like to remember that, or at least to tell you, because, well, the thing is that the more episodes I am doing, many of you are incorporating to the channel maybe in this now or maybe a month ago or something like that, and some people they think that I'm an expert on this, that I've been studying for a long time, that I've been playing drums for a long time, so I know a lot about drumsticks and a lot of the... No way. I'm just a student and just learning all this, and the idea of the channel is that I can share all the things that I'm learning during the process. But please, don't take me as an expert. I'm just a student. I'm just learning like you. So if I can help you, it's great. But just I always, when you ask me about something, I always say, okay, you have to try it. You can. This is what I think. This is my point of view. But it's just that. You need to try. You need to test your things, so you can create, or you can discover what you need or what's better for you and all that stuff. Okay, so cool. This week it's not exactly a request. It's something like that, because when we were when I made the episode about the Thelian anti-vibe, which is, you can, if you don't know what it is, you can go to the channel and check that video. So when I made this video, in one of the comments, our friend Álex Carranco asked about, is that the same as the Kinetic Force from VicFirth? I said, what? What's that? So I went to the VicFirth webpage and I checked that out, and it turns out that it's another interesting thing. So I said, okay, I'm gonna put that on the list, and that's what I've been doing this week. I've been using the VicFirth 5A Kinetic Force. And you know what? Before starting, I think let's see the picture. Okay, here you have this Kinetic Force 5A from VicFirth. Cool. I suppose I haven't done the pictures or the photos yet, but I guess that I've been showing in the picture this part, which is, in fact, is the most interesting part to see, because it's the key point of these drumsticks, right? First of all, about the sizes and measures, nothing cool to say, okay? It's just a regular 5A, 16 inches, 0.565, medium taper, acorn T, blah blah blah, the same as a regular 5A, okay? Nothing different about that. And the thing that it's the most important thing of this drumstick is this part, which is they insert a piece of metal here, something more like this. It's inserted like this. In fact, I have a picture here. I don't know why the VicFirth page is not working today. But anyway, here I think it's where you can see the most important thing, which is this part, that piece that they have here. So they add a lot of weight to this part of the drumstick, right? Cool. So what can I'm afraid I'm gonna have to be a little bit scientist in the beginning. I'm gonna try to explain why the kinetic energy is, because that's the main concept. These drumsticks are based on that concept, the concept of kinetic energy. So what's that? Okay, kinetic energy is it's an energy associated to something that it's moving. So it's energy created because of the movement of an object, right? So I think the best way to understand this is imagine you have something really big and heavy that you have to move. So you have wheels, okay? You have something with wheels. You put that on top of that, and you have to push, okay? Cool. When you start pushing that thing to start moving, it's really heavy. You have to put a lot of effort, and you have to push really hard. And so the thing start moving a little bit, and then a little bit more, then start getting speed. And you notice that once this thing gets more speed, it's easier for you to push. You don't have to put more effort. If you want to maintain the speed, once you reach that speed that you want, you just have to barely hold your hands, just put a little bit of strength, and it just goes on. So that's the concept of kinetic energy. Once the object starts moving, it starts to get that energy, so it helps you to move that energy is related to the mass of the object and more stuff, acceleration, blah blah blah, more stuff. But I think you can understand that it's easier for you to maintain the speed or the movement. It's way easier than to start that movement, right? So that's the whole concept of kinetic energy, more or less. And so what VicFirth did is to take that concept and try to apply that to the drumsticks. So how's that? Okay, what they did was to add this piece of metal here, which is it's going to add a lot of weight to this part of the drumstick, right? What happens is that when you have a stroke with the drumstick, you have your stroke, and it just, because of the weight here, first of all, it's going to rebound. But the thing is, once you start hitting something, I don't know, the pad or something, when you start to have that movement, okay, it starts to be easier for you to maintain the movement. I mean, you have to apply more strength in the beginning, but once you have that rebound, you have a constant rebound, constant singles, for example, it kind of, you notice that it's easier for you because of the weight you have here. When we add weight, the kinetic energy increases. So it's easier for you to maintain the movement, right? So that's why they say you can play faster and with more and harder with less effort, right? You have to put more effort in the beginning. Once you have that speed, that constant speed, you just have to maintain that, okay? That's the concept of this. I hope you understand what I mean. And now let's talk about if it works or not, and how's the feel of this drumstick. Okay, first of all, the first thing you notice when you start using this is the rebound is hyper fast. I mean, when the drumstick goes up, it goes super fast. It's the same behavior as when you have super long taper. We've been talking about this a lot of times. You have long taper, less weight here, so the tendency of the drumstick is to go up. Okay, this case is like that, but with asteroids. Okay, it's super extreme. You hit and boom, the drumstick goes up really fast. Okay, that's the first thing you're gonna notice. And to be honest, when I started using this, I felt really uncomfortable, because even in my case that I usually play with long taper drumsticks, it was too much. You hit and it goes super fast. You have to even put an effort controlling that, because it feels kind of strange. You start feeling that weight here, and it's kind of strange. So. But after a while using it, the thing is that make the click for me is when I focus on, okay, I'm gonna focus on maintaining the speed, okay, maintaining the movement. other thing I have to say, you have to control a little bit, or at least have some idea about the molar thing or that kind of behavior when you try to take advantage of the rebound. Okay, if you are holding your sticks really hard, these drums, you're not gonna have help with the drums. You're not gonna get any help with this drumstick in that case, because the drumstick, this concept is based on the rebound and getting advantage of that. So take that into consideration, because I know many people like to play with a straight grip. Okay, honestly, I think I don't recommend. Well, not recommend. Recommend is not a word for me. I would say I don't like that in my case, because I think it's better to from the health point of view, I think it's better if you relax a little bit and let the rebound do their job and take advantage of that, so you don't have to suffer pain in your wrist or in your arm, something like that, forearms, all that stuff. So, but anyway, if you play like that because it's the way you play and you don't want to change or whatever, honestly, you're not gonna. I wouldn't buy this in that case, because it's not gonna help. If you practice the motor thing, if you like to take advantage of the rebound, you play finger thing, all that stuff, maybe it's gonna help you, especially if you have to play fast and hard for a long time because of your style of music, because of your repertoire, because of whatever reason you need to play really fast for a long time. That's for me, that's the best situation when you have to, where you can use this. You're gonna get a lot of help, I think. So as I was saying, once I focus on that, on maintaining the speed, I started noticing the kinetic thing, right? You start playing, you start doing singles, for example. You can do it in a pad or your snare or whatever. You start doing singles, and then you start increasing the speed. You go faster and faster and faster. And once you say, okay, this is the speed I want to maintain, then you start just focusing on maintaining. And you realize that, okay, I just have to control a little bit what I'm doing, just apply a little bit of finger maybe, or just a little bit of wrist, but just, it's more about controlling that putting energy to rebound, to hit, okay? It's just about controlling, and the weight that you have here, it's making that work for you, okay? And that's pretty cool, honestly. I think if you don't need this, if you just need a speed in certain spots in your gig or for some specific song or whatever, maybe you can get that with the regular drumsticks. But if you have to play for a long time, you have to play really fast continuously and all that stuff, maybe this could be really helpful for you. Not because it's gonna make you a better player. I think it's gonna help you to be more relaxed and to apply less energy, less strength, less effort. It's gonna help you to be less tired at the end of the gig, right? About about playing harder, about the volume, I haven't noticed anything, honestly, because you have to consider that the weight is here and you hit with this part. So when you hit, okay, you're gonna get the rebound, but it's not the mass that you have here when you are hitting the drums is not too much. It's kind of the same thing as a regular 5/8. So I haven't noticed any different in that, in volume or something like that. It's more, but for me, it's like that. It's to maintain. When you want to maintain, maybe you have to play a lot of rolls, super fast rolls, all that kind of thing. It's the situation where I think that it's gonna really help. Okay. Apart from that, it's just up to you to give it a try and to see if it works for you. Maybe you can find another situation where you think it's helpful for you. Another thing I can add, for example, with traditional grip, it works. I don't know why, honestly, but it doesn't work as well for me as with a regular or pair grip. I don't know why. I think I have the feeling that with traditional grip, it works better for me when I have more weight here, because it helps. It helps to you don't have to put that much effort in this movement. Okay, it's more about controlling and all that. In this case, for me, it works better with pair grip or match grip, right? But it's my case. Maybe you try this with traditional and say, okay, it's really great. Cool. Let me know. Okay. I don't know if some of you are using this. Just let me know why you like it. What the situations where you feel it's improving your playing, or it's helping you to play in a different way, or whatever. Okay. Let me know. That's the Kinetic Force 5A. Okay. Cool. So, now you have 7 days, as always, in front of us, okay? Keep practicing, let me know what do you think about this, about whatever you want, and we see each other in 7 days, okay? Goodbye.